Okay, welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about the DC Collectibles Batman Arkham Knight Red Hood. Now I've had this guy for a very long time, and I couldn't tell you, I know I'm way behind when it comes to doing a review on this guy here, but since I ended up digging him out and finding him, I figured I would do a review on him. Now this guy came out when the game came out, years back. I couldn't even tell you what year that was. But anyway, back when that game came out on the PS4, they came out with these figures. They had, Batman, and they had Red Hood and Joker, so on and so forth. All the characters that were pretty much in the game. So this guy here, since DC Collectibles is no longer, right? I think they shut that down. They got rid of. They don't make these figures anymore. Anyway, can you still get this guy? Yes, you can still get this guy. He's going to cost you about $85 off of Amazon. That's how much he's going for. I got this guy for $14 back when I first got him. He doesn't come with a whole lot of stuff, so I'm just going to roll right into it. So let's get ready to take a look at the accessory that he comes with. If I could speak today, I apologize. And that is his gun. Now, it's all just silver, but the one thing I do like the most about it is that they put the bat, that red bat that's on his chest, they put it right there on the gun, which is nice. Nothing moves, like this handle doesn't move out. That's pretty much it. Yeah, nice detail though. I love the way they did the detail on this. I mean, look at that. Very nice, very well done for an older figure. All right, not bad at all. So now that we've taken a look at his gun, let's take a look at the figure himself. So paint wise, I love the way they've done the hood. Very well done. I like the way they did the mechanics on the hood so it can open up and so on and so forth for when he goes to take it off. You have all the little details on the side. Moving down to his armor, you have his shoulder armor, you have the chest plate with the bat on it, and then you have the red camo on there, which is very nice. Moving down to his arms, you have his armor on the arms here, and then on the other side you have armor as well. And I think like one side had like a gun, and I think this side had knives or something. I don't remember that actually came out on it. Moving down to his gloves, his waist, you have some pouches on the waist, you have the belt. I believe this is like a grenade or a smoke grenade, one of the two. Nice little paint on the buckles. They did a real nice job when it comes to all the armor and the paint. They did a beautiful job. You have the armor on the back. This is what the belt looks like on the back. More pouches, another strap. You can see actually clips, which is holding the armor on. And then moving down, you have smoke canisters on the side here as well. And then you have the camouflage leading down to more buckles, then down to the armor on his boots, and then his boots themselves with nice little straps that they took the time to paint. Now, granted, when it comes to articulation, this guy can only look up this far. He can look down, not really. His head can turn side to side, and he does have a little bit of a head tilt, not much. His arm can move out that far. This armor does not get in the way of it. No bicep swivel. It swivels here at the shoulder joint. Moving down to the forearm, that's where the swivel is. The swivel is at the elbow. He has single jointed elbows, so you're not going to get a whole lot of articulation out of him or any deep articulation. And then you have a wrist swivel, and then his hands do bend. Coming to the waist, now even though that this guy has just minimal articulation to him to get him into some dynamic poses, you have an ab crunch. That's a really nice ab crunch. And on top of that, you have an upper torso swivel. It doesn't bend forward. When you do that, it activates this part right here of the figure, but it does swivel at the top. No waist swivel. And when it comes to the legs, his leg can only move out that far, and then his double jointed knees. So he has double jointed knees, and that's as far as they're gonna go. No boot swivel. He does have ankle articulation, which The rocker goes this far, and then the armor here stops it, so it doesn't really move too far that way. His foot can point backward, back down this far, and then it can point up this far to get a ball of foot. All right, so can he hold his gun? Yes, he can hold his gun. He has trigger finger on the right hand, and on the left hand, it's just for him to hold it. So if you actually place this, and the way they made the, you know, these guys are just to, I'm gonna do this on camera. Oh, I just broke the gun, son of a bitch. All right, I'll have to fix that. But anyway, this is about as good as you're gonna get on him holding the gun. And as you can see, that guy wasn't paying attention when I was popping it in the arm there. This had no give, so yeah. A little bit of super glue, I'll fix that, no worries. Right as rain. But that's pretty much it on him holding that. And as far as him getting into any type of real crazy poses, I mean, you know, it's minimal. It is minimal. So these figures, when they were made, they weren't really made to do a whole lot of posing. They're just there. So I mean, as you can see, I'm trying to get this guy to move but he just doesn't want to. But I will say that he goes for $85 now, brand new on Amazon, but I wouldn't go spending tons of money. If you can find it for cheaper, I would do so. Can you get him in a running pose? I mean, sure. You know, you can get him in a running pose. I don't know why this side here, maybe it's this. Yeah, it's the grenades that are hindering it. I don't know for why that is, and it's just awkward the way they made them. So I mean, to some point in time, this was the best they could do back then, and now you know, they no longer make these figures. You know, so DC Collectibles, I think they went out of, I don't think they went out of business, but I know that part of the department is no longer, from what I heard through the grapevine. So don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but even his trying to get him in a running pose is it's just difficult. Can't do it. He is very, very stiff. But if you just wanted a red hood, like I have a red hood that's way better than this, and it was done by Rebel Tech, if I'm not mistaken. And if you haven't seen that one, you can go see it. It is on the page. Just go check it out. It's, you know, it's on the channel. Look how stiff his arms are. I mean, you know, you got to kind of bend his arms a little bit just to get him to pose a little bit. But hey, what can you do, right? I mean, if you needed a red hood, or you wanted this red hood because of the fact that I mean, he's cool looking, don't get me wrong. He's just, when it comes to articulation, it's not his forte. All right, so that is my review on what this guy can do, which is not much whatsoever. So Diamond Select pretty much was like a, action figure type, statue type sort of thing, right? Their figures just have really not a whole lot of articulation whatsoever with it, but he's still cool looking. I think he's cool. But anyway, let's get into some comparisons, see how he compares to some other figures, and we'll end the review. Here's how he compares to Marvel's The Amazing Spider-Man Bombastic Bagman. Here's how he compares to the G.I. Joe Classified Retro Destro and his eyebrows. Okay, so now I just want to say, I just thought of something when I was doing the comparison with Destro and Red Hood here. Red Hood must have gotten his armor or his helmet from Destro himself. You can have it that way too, like he's buying the, you know, weapons that he has from Destro, but a different one. I mean, this guy's cool, don't get me wrong. He's cool to have on your shelf. You're just gonna have him stand on a shelf just like this or whatever, just so you can have a red hood. But if you're looking for a red hood that is fully articulated, that you can really get him to move, the Rebel Tech one is the one to go for. not this one here. This is just an old one, and I had him, and I wanted to do a quick review on him. So here we are. Here we're looking at him. $85 though. I mean, that's what he's going for on Amazon right now, brand new. If you wanted to pick him up, I wouldn't suggest paying $85 for him. When I got him for $14, and you know, $14, yeah, compared to if you pay $85 for a figure, he better damn sure move and be able to do some crazy stuff that this guy can actually do. But for back then, for what Diamond Select had brought to the table, it is a nice looking figure. Articulation wise, nope, 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 nope. But still, I have him, and he is still good to go stand on a shelf next to Batman or whatever the case. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the DC Collectibles Batman Arkham Knight Red Hood. I'm losing my train of thought here. Please, guys, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, leave a comment down below. Please hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything new. And as always, I'll catch y'all on the flippity flip.